But there is a test that looks at whether we subconsciously view black people differently. I'm going to ask some people in this pub to sit the test. Hello, hi. Would you be willing to do a test, but without knowing anything at all about what the test consists of?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Okay. Hello. Is there if I sit here?
Yeah, of course, sit down.
All right. So I'll just set it up for you guys. The trick is to be as fast as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
People are shown a quick succession of faces and words. They have to quickly classify each race as black or white and each word as good or bad.
This is ridiculous.
The test detects whether people unconsciously associate a particular race with good or bad words. All right, you're done, you can breathe. So your data suggests a strong automatic preference for white people compared to black people. How do you feel about that?
It's not great, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said that's the way I view people, or no, I'd like to think that I had the same kind of preference for both.
Do you have a slight bias towards individuals who are white?
Right.
Does that surprise you at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
It doesn't make me feel good because, you know, it's not nice to discover that you have that natural instinct. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm racist at all. I wouldn't think that I would treat someone differently just because of their race. Like, I wouldn't instinctively do that. But then I suppose the test does not show differently, so it's difficult to say.
You have no automatic preference between black individuals and white individuals according to the test. You're happy with the result? Yeah. Why are you happy with it?
Because I don't think I'm a racist person, and that proves it.
So it says that your data suggests a slight preference towards black people compared to white people. Mm-hmm. Does that surprise you at all?
I don't know. I don't think I really do have a bias, if you know what I mean. Like,
Right. Back to me now. Thank you very much. So it says that your data suggests you have a strong preference for white individuals over black individuals.
Right.
A strong automatic preference for white individuals over black individuals. How do you feel about the results?
I don't think it's changed my opinion about myself much.
Yeah, well, he looked really uncomfortable.
Yeah. This isn't a test to find racists. It's just about discovering the hidden prejudices we don't even know that we have. So altogether, about 3,000 British people have sat this test, and 80% of those who weren't black showed some preference towards white people. So does that mean there's something deep within many of us that makes us view black people differently? I'm going to put myself through some tests to find out more about my own unconscious prejudices. Today, I've come to have my brain scanned by a scientist who is pioneering research into our hidden attitudes on race. Hello.
Mona, hi.
Hi, Manon. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So welcome to the MRI unit of Royal Holloway. We're going to be doing a short experiment, trying to see how your brain responds to faces of people who belong to different races.
And can I ask which races I'm going to be showing?
You're going to be seeing white and black faces.
No anything else? No,
No.
Arab faces, no, Asian faces?
No, just white and black.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous. I've never had someone scan my brain before, so this is going to be interesting for me.
Hi, Mona, how are you?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, we're going to start the experiment.
Okay.
So Mona is going to be looking at different faces appearing on the screen for 1.5 seconds. What we're interested in is her brain response in two key areas. One is an area that codes fear. It shows a fear response. And the second area is the one that tries to control an automatic fear response. And we hope that we will be able to find some differences when she's looking at black faces versus white faces.
The scanner measures the blood flowing through my brain to reveal which areas are most active.
Hi, Mona. It's all done and it's time to come out. Ari will come to pick you up.
Okay.
So let me take you through the results. Now, first of all, is there any area in your brain that was more active when you were looking at white faces? And the answer is no. So now the question is, what happens to your brain when you look at black faces compared to white faces? As you can see, there were three key areas that were more active. The first one is the brain area that we know is involved in fear response. The second brain area is involved in controlling automatic responses, such as a fear response. And finally, the brain area that we know is involved in resolving conflicts between different potential responses.
So what does this mean then? Does this mean that I'm just afraid of black people?
This is a learned response to associate, for example, black individuals with fear. And even if we're not explicitly racist, we have to be aware of the fact that we're all born and raised in societies that may encourage different stereotypes. But at the same time, you find this very positive activation in parts of the brain that try to regulate this automatic response. And this is quite important because at the end of the day, this is what we want. We want to try and go beyond what we've learned, and we want to try and control our behavior so that we don't behave in a racist way.
So do you think if Britain was a less racist society, my brain would look different? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I feel really disappointed. I'm disappointed that all of the stuff that society has said to me, all of this negative stuff, has affected my brain. I don't think I was born with an aversion to black people. And I don't think that I have developed that fear through my own personal experiences, because I don't think I've had any more negative personal experiences of black people than I have of any other race. And the thing that's even quite frightening is I still see, obviously, like, you know, stereotypes being kind of bandied around, but I'm not aware of the way that they are constantly affecting me. If anything, I'm thinking, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true, and yet it's somewhere in my brain. But I think it's just quite sad how crude it is in a way. Like, it's just the part of your brain saying, be scared. It's just so unbelievably basic. You don't have to look hard to find examples of negative stereotyping of black people. Close to 7 in 10 stories in the news about young black men relate to crime. While music videos and movies show black men as violent criminals to be feared. Islamist extremists here and abroad have driven some to have a sense of hostility towards all Muslims. And events in the Middle East are sometimes claimed to be behind the rise in attacks on Jewish people here.